Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my top tips with you guys on how to recover or get back on track after eating like absolute crap. If you guys are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Becca and I would absolutely love if you would subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying my videos, so that way you can join my little family here on YouTube. But today's video is going to be all about how to get back on track after being not so healthy. So in my last What I Eat video, I was just totally, real and open with you guys about the fact that I was like super off my normal routine. I wasn't feeling myself. I wasn't eating very well. I wasn't working out. I talked about why I was like totally off my normal routine in that video. So in that video, I kind of alluded to how I was trying to get back on track, but I didn't share any like specific tips with you guys, and I definitely have some tips up my sleeve that I want to share with you. So that is what I'm going to be doing in today's video. But before we dive into all of my tips and tricks on how to get back on track after not being so healthy, I do want to start by saying we are all human, okay? I may be a registered dietitian, but there are some times where I eat crappy food, I don't work out, I am not health-minded whatsoever. We are all human and it happens to every single one of us. And with all of that being said, I just want you guys to know that if you ever find yourself in this situation, which I'm sure you will because we're all human and we all do it, but if you ever do find yourself in this situation and you do want to, get it together, get back on track, you don't need to resort to extreme measures like, you ate badly for a week, so now you're going to do a 3-day juice cleanse, or, you're going to exercise like crazy so you can burn everything off. You don't need to do that. It's okay. It happens to everyone. We can just, get back on track. It's not that big of a deal. And for those of you that know me, you know that I am anti-extreme. So all the tips I'm going to be sharing with you are very practical. They're all very healthy, simple tips to administer to just kind of help ease you back into your healthy lifestyle and get you back on track. Okay, so my very first tip is a simple one, but a very important one, and that is you gotta drink your water, especially after you've had a few days or a few weeks or a few months or whatever it is of not eating very well. You have got to keep hydrated. We require water for so many different processes throughout the body, so if we're not hydrated, we are just not going to feel our best in general. Plus, drinking lots of water is going to help our digestive system just kind of flush everything out, just get rid of all of that crap that we just ate, no pun intended. And lastly, and what I think is probably the most important when it comes to getting back on track, is when we are dehydrated, a lot of the times the signals that come across to tell us like, hey, we're thirsty, we need to drink some water, we need to get hydrated. A lot of times those signals get a little muddled when they're coming through and they come across as cravings. So a lot of times when we're thirsty, our body's actually going to say like, let's eat some chips, or like, I really want, X, Y, or Z food. A lot of times they come across as cravings. So when we're trying to get back on track, we want to make sure that at least at a minimum, at the baseline, we are hydrated, so we are at least knocking out some of the potential weird cravings that could come across and keep us from getting back on track. My next tip doesn't really have anything to do with eating or drinking at all, and that is just to get busy. This always helps me so much. When I've had a weekend where I just didn't really eat very well and Monday rolls around, I know that I have work to do, I have to do, this huge to-do list, I have just stuff that I need to get done. I know I'm not going to be, laying around on the couch thinking about food, I'm kind of bored, I want to eat that. None of that is going to happen when you are busy. Now, I am not saying to completely ignore your body and get so busy that you're not eating. You should still be listening to your body, you should still be eating, you should still be fueling yourself with wholesome, nutritious foods. Very important. But if we stay busy, it kind of just helps us to like tune out those random, unnecessary cravings of foods that we don't really need to eat, but we're only craving them because we just ate a bunch of junk. So whether that is, throwing yourself into your work, if you're at work, or like me, if you work from home, just sitting down and just getting some work done and really focusing on that. Or maybe it's just knocking out some household chores, whether that's, getting some laundry done or cleaning the house. Occupying your mind with something productive will just help you ease into getting back on track and keep you from snacking on things that you probably shouldn't be eating. My third tip is something that is very important, and that is get active. Get some physical activity going. You need to exercise. After you are eating like crap, a lot of times we don't want to work out because we feel kind of sluggish and we just don't feel our best. Maybe our energy levels are really low because we just haven't been fueling our bodies with nutritious food. But one of the best ways to actually get us out of that slump is working out. So whether that's, getting yourself outside to go for a walk or a run, or going to the gym, or maybe doing an at-home workout. Anything that you can do to move your body and get sweating is going to help so much. Exercise releases feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which really just helps to lift our mood. I definitely find that if I am like craving something not so healthy for dinner, like I want to order a pizza tonight and then I go work out, after afterwards I'm like, I don't want that pizza anymore. Like, give me some veggies and salmon. Like, I feel good. I want to like keep this going. I want to eat well. So that is definitely a huge helpful tip. My next tip is to eat lots and lots of fruits and veggies. You probably saw this one coming. A lot of the times when we eat not so healthy foods, whether they contain like refined grains or added sugars, afterwards it's going to make us crave those foods. After you eat a whole pizza, you're not like, I could really go for some roasted asparagus. No, you're like, I want ice cream. So that is just unfortunately how our bodies work. So it is important to make sure that you are really, poignant and mindful about the fact that like, okay, like I didn't eat so well over the weekend, but when it comes to Monday morning, I'm gonna eat lots of fruits and veggies and whole foods and not processed foods, because that is really going to help fuel my body and just get all those micronutrients that I need and just make me feel really good. Also, fruits and vegetables contain a lot of fiber. So if you're having trouble digesting all of the not so healthy food that you just ate, that fiber is going to help kind of move things along and get that going. And the more whole foods you're eating, for example, fruits and vegetables versus processed foods, the more friendly they're going to be to your blood sugar. And blood sugar stability is everything, guys. Let me tell you, blood sugar matters so much. When we eat a lot of junk food or processed food that has a lot of refined grains or added sugars, it's unfortunately most likely going to send our blood sugar out of whack. So you're going to end up getting these really big peaks and then these really big dips in your blood sugar. And we don't want that, because every time we hit a dip, even if we just ate like, I don't know, some kind of like cupcake or something 30 minutes ago and it's still practically in our stomach, our blood sugar is going to drop and our body's going to go, oh no, we're low on sugar, I need the carbs, feed me the carbs, feed me the sugar, and then you're just going to want another cupcake 30, 45 minutes later. So that just gets to be in a vicious cycle. So if we're eating whole foods that aren't really processed and that have a lot of fiber, and if we're making sure to also get in quality proteins and healthy fats, those are also very friendly to blood sugar and going to keep it very steady and happy, which is going to keep our cravings at bay and therefore much easier to get back on track. My fifth tip is kind of a fun one, and this is something that I absolutely love to do personally, and that is to go food shopping. So some people probably think I am crazy because I actually like to food shop, but it really gets me excited about eating healthy, especially if I've had like an off, week or weekend or however long it may be. If I go to like Trader Joe's or, my local grocery store and I just pick up, some good produce and I pick up some different healthy snacks, maybe like some fruit and nut mix, or, stock up on like almond butter and peanut butter, like things that I just like healthy little things, staples I like to have on hand. It gets me really excited about eating healthy because I'm like, okay, I have all this like good stuff that I'm stocked up on, like I don't need to eat that crap, like look at all this, yummy healthy food that I just got. So that is kind of a random tip, but definitely something that helps me get back on track. So those are my 5 top tips to get you back on track or recover after eating like crap. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and haven't already. I would absolutely love to have you. And of course, if you guys have yet to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, I would love to see you on there as well. But that is all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!